Starting a live video making the curry chicken today, guys. 7 morning, 8 morning. 七早八早. Yes, we're making curry chicken. So, welcome. As usual, morning is a very busy time for me. So I will be making curry chicken today. I hope you guys like it. Good morning, Steve. So, not talking more nonsense now today. This is making real food. I'm gonna flip the camera so that you guys can see how's the weather outside. Snowing. It's snowing today. So I'm going to just switch this way so that I can see you guys while I'm making my curry chicken. Yes. What can I say about curry chicken? If you want to eat curry chicken, you must try this. Everyone loves curry. Who doesn't? So I'm going to keep quiet for now. So you're going to ask questions, otherwise I won't speak, alright? You need to ask questions. Otherwise I'll just do my stuff. If you're looking for a curry chicken recipe, I have a playlist. Go and check it out. It's under chicken. Yesterday I made some char siu and Nian Gao, the Chinese New Year cake. But I didn't film it because I already have one video. So I'm making this dinner because today is Friday, right? I'm not going to cut them too much. Hello, Melanie. Welcome. This is when the ginger is cheap and then I'm not so stingy, so I use a knife. I can afford to spend some money, so I'm not using the spoon today. In other words, I'm lazy today, so Otherwise, use a spoon, okay? And scratch this. Do I need more? Maybe. I wanted it to be a Malaysian one, so I need a garlic. This is where I practice my Kung Fu, alright? And then, that's why all the Asian, they know Kung Fu, huh? Because, especially the women, they are really good in their knife skill. So don't mess with Asian women, huh? So in how many garlic? Actually, I need more. Well, this is going to be in the mixer. I'm gonna get just one chili. LG has bad stamina on chili. When he has chili, he go to the toilet at least 8 times a day. So chili is very good for digestion. Especially someone who is not used to it. So that's it. And then I have my chili. Let me go and get my chili. Hey, Santa! What are you today? Not my darling today. With darling. Are you my darling? Too chili with me. Yeah, is it? You can take it. Too chili. So I only have 2 chili. This is the Thai chili. This is enough to kill. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is enough. For the Singaporean standard, no. Alright, Singaporean take much stronger than this. Now I'm talking about the Swedish standard. That's it, yeah. I think that's all. All I need is just oil and my mixer. Gonna put my mixer. I need the lemongrass too. Let me just see if I can get the lemongrass. And then go back. You might need to put in this then. Lemongrass. If you know what lemongrass is, this is the lemongrass. Okay, so you are watching my Facebook today. I did so many video on my YouTube, so today is a Facebook turn. Okay. So this is the lemongrass, and then I'm gonna grind everything together. No, before I do that, I have a potato also. Let me just keep the potato. Batch of potato. Oh, these potatoes are clean. You actually don't need to peel them, they are already clean. I'm going to take the big one. In Singapore, we call this kantang. Actually, there's a word. I don't know. What does kantang means? Kantang is in Malay, means potato. But there is a word that, you know, the Singaporean use to describe a person. What kantang? But I can't remember what it was actually. So anyone know? Let me know in the comment. Okay. Hello, long time no see. Hello, looking forward to the curry. Yeah, you like curry, yeah? Good that you like curry, so you can real the authentic Malaysian style curry. Very, very important. I have a curry, what do you call it? I love curry. And we love curry. I have to call LG and ask him to buy a baguette because we like to eat curry with baguette. Just dip the bread in the curry sauce. Yummy. You know, sometimes curry can give me chill. When I look at curry, you know, all my saliva glands from my mouth is like, ooh, whoosh, 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 whoosh. So, LG like this one. He like curry, surprisingly. But the price he have to pay is that, you know, he might have some problem with the stomach. So, maybe because Scandinavian people are not used to the spice, not used to the heatiness. These potatoes are very small. Yeah, Sante. My cat is demand, so sometimes he speaks to himself there, like me. I'm talking to myself sometimes. Let's see. Okay. Just a few more and then I'm done with the potato. One more, last one. I like a lot of potato actually with my curry because today I have quite a few chicken drumsticks. So you guys are going to follow me today in my kitchen making this curry sauce, curry chicken. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna wash them. Is it enough? Maybe one more lah. One more. So, last one. I want to wash this. To prevent the potato from browning, because when they are cut, they will turn brown right away. So you add some cold water, like this, to stop it from browning. Okay, usually I like to just let them sit there. And then I'm going to do my paste. But maybe before I do that, I'll just prepare my chicken. So you can see, the chicken here in Sweden is all in a pack. This is the Swedish chicken. It's not blonde, but it's big. Like the Swedes, they are big. So, how do I put that? Just move this aside, and then giant plate. Hey, Sante, go down, please, darling. Go down. And then I want to remove the skin. I don't like the skin. And you see this, actually they are quite blonde. Can you guys see? Yeah, they are blonde, you see? Not blonde, you see, almost white hair. So those of you who are vegetarian, look away. No, Svante, go down. Look at Svante. Go down, Gaban. I want to remove as much fat as possible. Nate, go down. Look at this cat. He's looking at my chicken. Yeah. It's easier to cut when it's a bit frozen, I notice. So I'm just removing some of the fat. Svante, get down. You can't eat this. This is raw. You will have worms in your stomach, you know. Okay, go down. Listen to me, please. I'm making 2 packets today because LG liked it so much. So I have to make sure I am cooking enough for this weekend too. Today is Friday. Oh, some hair. Whoosh. Okay. Why they never remove the hair? Eh? What are you doing there, Svante? Get down. it's so cold, my hand. Ugh. Damn cold, the chicken. Let me see if I can remove now. Okay, these are taken out from last night, and I put them onto the, what do you call that, the dish bank. The dish bank is called the countertop, yeah. And then it's just didn't defrost because, can you imagine, it's cold in the house and the chicken is still like hot. So this is done. So now the fun part. Sunset, please go down, darling. I have to wash my hands. If you don't want to be wet, please go down. And I'm going to wipe my hand. Okay, now the chicken is done. So I'm going to put it this side. And then, yeah, another one coming. That's so fun, you see? Two cats. Go down, please, you two. Nate, go there. No, please, don't catch me. Okay. I'm going to use the mixer LG bought me. We use a lot of this mixer, many days. A lot of times, really quite satisfied. I say silent, but it's not silent at all. It's just bullshit. So I'm gonna just add some oil. Oops. The cover. So just add some oil in here. And then because sometimes I like to add the garlic, the coconut. Let's see if I can find my coconut. Yeah, this is my coconut. Just put some coconut in here. Coconut cream. Let me move you guys a bit. Just a bit. Oh, open this and put my coconut in here. And then you can start the machine. Enough. So let's see here, guys. You are going to watch me cooking, and I don't want to see you looking horrified because my hair is very messy. Some of you guys ask me, hey, how come Essie never show her face anymore? Oh, guys, you know, I have some problem with my self-confidence. So that's why oil, just some oil. Okay, you can see it now. I'm going to heat up the oil very fast, because this cannot wait. So I'm gonna put my this one in. Can you guys see them? Let me just put you guys higher, okay? Here, so you can see higher level. Oh, then I can't see myself cooking. Like that should be okay, right? Okay. I want to see myself cooking like this. Okay. In with the paste. I off the heat because I don't want it to be making so much sound. My mom will say, "Oh, how come you never on the heat?" I'm gonna put some water in here. And then just give this a shake so I don't waste it. But I'm not gonna pour them in here. What is the paste made of? The one you blended. Okay, it's made of red onions. If you don't have shallots, you use red onions. I use about 2 big ones. And then garlic. I think I have about 5 cloves. 1 lemongrass. 2 spicy chili padi, the small Thailand extra strong one. And then by right I should use some cinnamon too. I can't find my cinnamon. I've been looking for it the whole day yesterday. So it seems like I am running out of cinnamon. But I don't give up. I'm going to search here to see if I can find them. I have a lot of boxes where I keep all my spice, where I have no place to put. I'm going to reduce the heat because I don't want to burn this. So let me see, okay, clove. This bag, I got it from my sister when I was in Germany last year. The whole bunch. And I have... Oh yeah, the cinnamon is here. Oh God, thank God. Gonna higher the heat again. I have to bite this open. Oh, look at the size of this cinnamon. Look at that. It's so big. You can break them into 2. You don't have to use the whole thing. So put the whole thing in. So I have some at least for a while. Let me see what other things that I need here. Maybe some mustard seed. I have mustard seed here actually. Some black mustard seed. Yep. And then you need some curry leaf too. It's in the fridge. So I'm going to just take and higher the heat a little bit. And then of course you cannot cook a curry without the curry powder, right? So but you need to fry this. All right, this is what you have to do, and you have to have patience. Slowly, don't burn them, because when you burn them you have this bitter taste on your curry. No seasoning yet, no salt, no sugar, nothing. Just let this slowly fry, and then I'm going to get my curry powder, and my curry leaf. some Malaysian people, they say, oh, you're lacking of belacan. Yeah, I know. But I don't want to add the curry powder yet. Let me just cook this for just 1 or 2 more minutes. And then I put the curry leaf. This is like curry leaf. Hey. Remove the stems. These are fresh curry leaf. I just frozen them. Put them in the freezer. So I'm gonna add all my curry leaf in here. You can buy this curry leaf in the Asian market nowadays. So they are very good. They smell so good. And then if you like, you can add some belacan. That's the shrimp paste. Let me just see if I can reach out for my curry powder and my belacan. Chicken curry powder. Chicken curry. So at this point, then I like to add the curry powder. And I'm not like the Swedish people. They add just 1-2 tablespoons, which is far too little. If you want the real authentic flavor, you have to be generous with the curry powder. So usually we put quite a lot. So this is quite a lot. This is about maybe 1.5 deciliter. And if you want, you know, if you are a Swede and if you are living in Europe and you want to have the genuine one, because I noticed the supermarket here, they don't have the real stuff. So if you want, you go to the Asian store and check if they have that there. Otherwise, you can always ask a friend to smuggle in from Asia if they are visiting Asia. I have a lot of audience asking me, hey Esther, how do you find this? Especially people from USA. I'm surprised because I thought in USA they should have more stuff than us in Sweden, but they say they cannot find brown sugar. They sometimes cannot find shrimp paste, which is what I thought it was quite unusual, because I thought, you know, I've seen people who are living in USA, especially I have 2 friends in Seattle. They say they have no problem. In fact, they have more stuff than in Singapore, they said. So it all depends on the region that you are staying in. But for me, I'm staying far up in the north of Sweden. So it can be a real big problem looking for authentic stuff. So my channel is teaching people how not, if you can't find, like me, if you can't find the real stuff, and what can you use to substitute. So I am actually preaching from my experience, and I like to experiment recipes to taste, because I know how it tastes like Asian food. I'm a foodie, so I have been eating quite a lot during my younger days. So I know it will never go away, the flavors, especially when you're making something that you are familiar from childhood. So even though the slightest thing, like, you know, oh, are you using the canned coconut or are you using the fresh coconut? So I know for sure the fresh one tastes much better. Okay, so now I'm going to add the water from the blender, because I don't want to waste it. I could smell already the aroma of the curry, and I see that the oil is separating from the paste. But because I put too little oil, I don't want to put too much oil in my chicken curry. So this is how you're supposed to look like. It should smell like heaven. And also, you must take time. Don't hurry, alright? Because if you hurry, it's going to be tasteless. And you have to use your sixth sense. You have to look at it. You have to hear it. You know, it's sizzling. And then you have to smell it. It smells right to me. So you have to cook and, you know, enjoy it. Because cooking is like a therapy. You need to enjoy it. And very important, cook alone. Make sure no cats come and disturb you. They are nice sitting there now. So I think it's a good time for me to cook. And also, just enjoy the procedure. And this is what you mustn't skip, alright? You have to cook the flavors out first from the paste, and that when you can smell it and feel, okay, this is the right consistency. Now you add the coconut. Cream. Find the thickest cream you can find at the supermarket. Don't buy the light or whatever you call it, the light fat, right? If you make curry, you want to make sure it's very creamy. Okay. Don't waste it. Oh, I'll take the last scrap. And then slowly stir it in. You want to make the sauce first. So now I want to increase the temperature because I'm going to be adding more liquid. If possible, add hot water. Let me just get hot water. Okay, so I'm gonna add more water. Oops, I'm very clumsy these days. Yesterday I made the Nian Gao. I tell you, it was like a disaster. I was like, oh my goodness, it's too soft, the paste. And then after that, I tried to salt everything out, thicken it. And then the flour was like all over the place. It's like a Second World War here yesterday in the kitchen. So I didn't want to go on live because, you know, it was messy. It was really bad. Okay, so you want to cook your curry until this consistency. So you want to boil some water, put them aside. And I think I'm going to add a little bit more water. Just to fill up the pot a bit so that my chicken can go in. Okay, you want to just heat up a bit. I'm going to put this on power. And I'm going to put my chicken in. One by one. One. Okay. Put the big one in first. Okay. Oh, it's too hot. 5. Ouch. 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, Nikki is at the Changi airport. The store have Indian thing? Oh yes. Hi Rebecca. Welcome. So I'm going to increase the stuff. We have two what do you call that? Two Asian store or three now. So we have one that is typically Thai, or one is typically Indian, or rather Middle Eastern, and one is from Hong Kong. So we have whenever I buy curry powder and all that, I'll go to the Indian store, of course, because they have all the Indian. I don't want to buy from the Honky style because they import from Thailand and they are not really that, nice. They are a bit more expensive. The best way is to buy the curry powder, which is really cheap. You can buy like half a kilo for $5, and then you can pack them and keep them for a very, very long time. So as you can see, the chicken is not really covered. So I'm going to reduce the heat because I don't want my face to be disfigured. So I'm going to just move this chicken a little bit and just put enough water to cover the top. So I'm boiling water. I'm going to just put this on top, just to cover the chicken so that they are cooked properly. You want to just put your spoon and just move around a little bit so that the curry sauce is more even. And my cinnamon stick, I'm going to stick it into the center. Ooh. Okay. So don't put any flavor now yet because and don't taste it because the chicken is raw. And then now you want to increase the temperature. And I'm going to get my cover. Where the heck is my cover? Oh, where's my cover? How nice. It's here? Yeah, it's here. So you want to cover this, and then you want to wait. You want to wait and don't open it. Okay, put them in a medium heat, about 6, 7. Now you see when it is starting to boil, put the lid on and have it on medium, number 6, or if you like 7. Depending on the size of the chicken. If the chicken is big, you need to cook them properly. Make sure you kill them at least 30 minutes boiling in a curry sauce. Because chicken has this blood in the bone, which is really, really difficult to kill the bacteria. So you need to be at least 30 minutes for big size chicken chunk. But for this, I think this is even bigger than the normal size that I made. So this is going to take maybe about 35 minutes. So when do you put the potato, right? You wonder. You put them 10 to 15 minutes before the curry is cooked. So usually I like to put them in the water, cold water, because if you don't put them in the cold water, they will turn brown. So this is going to be cooking away. Oh, I said I don't open it, and yet I open it. So I'm gonna clear my stuff here, and I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you like, you can stick around and chat with me. Otherwise, you can just log off. Show you how I throw my garbage here. I like to promote throwing garbage the right way. As you can see, oh, my camera is he wants me to turn it this way, right? So I'm going to just turn it this way. So for me, I like to be organized also with where I throw my stuff. So for the plastic, for the chicken meat stuff, I throw them in this food. We have this is the food, the green one, which is the food. So just food. And then metal, plastic, we have batteries, and then the like all the other like glass, plastic bottles, plastic containers. So all this has to be empty regularly. So we want to make sure that we involved in saving the world from disaster. So I'm going to just clear everything. And then, as you can see, the coconut, we still have some coconut in it. Let me just wash my spoon in the coconut, in the garlic. So I would want to wash this because this is coconut in it. We do it quite, we don't throw away a can with food in it. So you want to make sure you clean the can properly. It's the same with milk bottle or milk container. Hello, Silly. Hi. So you want to throw them properly in the right container. And we, hey, what are you doing? You want to be into a curry? You want to drink water, huh? You see this cat, she likes to drink water from the tap. It's as though we didn't give them any water. We fill new water and she's just so picky. Okay, so now this mess, I have to wash this and I have to sort this out. But then, let me just clear this stuff. It's driving me nuts to see how everything has to be in its order. Crazy, I know, but I am used to it. Having orders in my life, I cannot imagine people living in disorganized place. I would, you know, we are all different. Everybody has their own habits. It's just me. I think I'm really kind of a person who likes to organize. I'm a Virgo actually. So it's a sick illness, I mean. And then I'm going to just close this. And then I'm going to put my glass. This is a very nice glass I got. Yeah. Somebody say hi, Esty. Hi, Esty. Hi, Rebecca. So, yeah, it's just my way of my life. I like to be clean. I have no idea. Sometimes it's like going too much. I used to be, you know, just doing normal cleaning, but nowadays I like to clean. I like it. That's all. And then let me just close this. And then maybe I'm too much, yeah. But I think it's very, very important to clean the what do you call it? The dishole, we call it in Swedish. How do I say it in English? Dishole. Anyone know what is dishole in Swedish? In English? Okay, so this one has to be removed. Okay, you can wash this in the washing machine if you like. And then, because this is too big for my washing machine, dishwasher, so I'm going to wash this with hand. I usually don't like to use sponge, but in this case I have to. Not so hard. It's easier with a sponge in this case compared to a brush. Some people say it's cleaner, but I'm so used to the brush. So this is kind of different habits. Okay, this is very clean. So I just want to check if they have this thing stuck underneath the knife. And then this one. Then I like to on hot water in this, because hot water helps to make this even cleaner. Okay, this is done. So I have a mat here that I use, where I could dry this on the mat like this. This is a mat. So I just turn this upside down. There's a hole here, so it will dry. And then I'm gonna put the rest. This one facing down because the cat is around, so they don't get hurt. And then I like to clean this. Every time when I cook, I like to clean it. I don't know why, but I just feel like, oh, it's like bacteria everywhere. clean this. And Siri, she like to watch me when I'm cleaning this, right, Siri? You like that, right? You like to watch me clean? Yeah? And inside here. Yes. I usually use the wool to clean this inside because like not too often, at least once a week, so that it's more clean. If you don't know what is the wool, I'll show you how it looks like. Or maybe I'll just do one demonstration and show you how it looks like. This is the wool that I got from yesterday while cleaning my pots. This is how it looks like. It's cinto, called cinto, and it has this wool fiber. This is extremely good. If you're trying to clean something that are really stubborn, so like this case, if it is some stubborn stain or maybe discoloration from the silver, so I just run them like this. They are really good. It's like a polish. You polish the wool, and also this I like to do like this. Clean them properly. And on the inside, the hole too. So now it's clean, right? Siri, is it approved by you? Is it approved or not? Not approved? Siri is watching. You approve my cleaning? Hey Siri. Are you approving my cleaning? Pass or not? Ada, pasta. Teach her how to speak Malay. And then I use a dry cloth to clean this around because a lot of bacteria always stay here around the hood. Like this. And then I cleaned this too. And then I always clean this. Because sometimes I put food in here to wash them, potatoes, have to be hot water, yeah? See? You want to have a bath? Now it's all wet here. Again, so dry this in the last minute. So put this, and then I have this. Dry this. At the side, and down here on the table. Pass or not, Siri? And I have this cloth. Just put them like this. And then very important, wash your hand every time when you wash the sink, because there's millions of, it's like a village of bacteria in the sink. So you don't want to be infected. Wash hands always, right? You agree, Siri? Do you agree? Okay, wipe it. We need the towel. Let's check the chicken. Let's check the chicken. chicken is doing well, I hope. Okay, let's turn the chicken a little bit. It's been cooking like 10-15 minutes now. So they are reducing the size a bit. Just make sure you submerge them fully. This curry chicken, the sauce is a little bit runny and it's very smooth. And at this time, I like to cut and put the potato in. So some part of the potato is really big, like this one is bigger. So I cut them into two. The smaller one is okay. In two, and in two, and the rest is okay. So I can put the potato in now. Okay, so you want to cook this for at least 15 minutes more. If it has already been 15 minutes, I suggest if this size, you have to cook them at least 40 minutes because these are quite big chunks. So medium heat, 40 minutes. If it's big, if it's small, then it's like half an hour is enough. And then you want to cover them, put the lid on, and you want to just boil them. Don't move so much because if you like, you can move them, but I think the sauce is quite okay. You just put a spoon at the side here and then just move, and sometimes you can feel if there's lumps. So this is okay because the curry is really fine, so there is no radicals or rather the ingredients from the onions that sink down to the bottom, because sometimes if the curry is too thick when you cook them, so these things are not properly chopped or maybe in bigger chunks, so it will sink down to the bottom of the pot. So you have to check in the center also, but I think this is okay because you can feel it with the spoon whether or not something is like hardening underneath. If it's the case, then we have to remove them. I'm going to show you guys my Nian Gao, if it is okay. So this is the Nian Gao that I made last night. Ta-da! Nian Gao is something that we eat for Chinese New Year. So I made this last night. It was a disaster. Everywhere was like full of flour. So it's still soft. I put them in the refrigerator until this morning. So I'm going to just let them cool down or freeze them because it's really too soft to cut them. So I'm going to freeze them until it's like half hardened. That is easier to cut them. As you can see, the chicken, right, is easier to cut because it's really difficult to cut when it's too soft. And you want to cut them into like cubes, not cubes like, but in slices, so that you can make Nian Gao pancakes. So this is my Chinese New Year pancake cakes. And if you are looking for this recipe, I'm going to include the link in this video description. so that you can see the video. And also I'm going to include the link for this curry too, so that you can get the recipes from YouTube, and hopefully you try it, and if you like it, please share and give me a comment and let me know that you have been here. I want to know watching, and I hope to see you in my next live stream. Have a nice blessed day. Today we are going to be really busy. If you've been following us on our vlog, we are currently preparing to move. I'm moving to this place. So me and LG, we are busy. So today we are going to collect a cabinet from a girl on Facebook. And then we're going to try and put the cabinet into the kitchen, in my kitchen. And that's why I'm preparing this, so that I don't have to come back and cook. So I can bring the whole pot with me and we can eat our dinner there, and while we're working on our kitchen. And of course this one, it's gonna be like a snack. So I'm gonna freeze this further and then cut them, and then I'm gonna fry them over there. All right, have a nice day. Bye bye.